Hi, Debbie here from Portugal Dreams. It's our 9th day at our farm in near Fundow. I just thought I'd let you know how I'm feeling and things. So we've had some good days and it's absolutely beautiful here and I love it, really do. There's so much scenery and so many beautiful views to look at, and I'm amazed by how much fruit we've got. We've got far more fruit than we thought we had. But I must say, a couple of days I've felt quite overwhelmed. Looking at the house and the state of it and the work that needs doing, it's made me sometimes think, have we done the right thing? I know it's quite early on in our journey, but it's just things like I'm going to show you now. So all this kind of stuff here that's come out of the house, all that was overgrown, you know it was. I've cut that back. These old buildings, there's more old buildings around the front as well. I don't know if you can see yet, but all the old furniture that we dragged out from inside the house. Yeah, and as Steve's just said, we've still got the other one to do yet. Oops, sorry about that, I slipped. So there's all this we've had to take out. The barns are full of rubbish. The roof's not in a good state on the barns. We've not even started on my daughter's house here. There's all this that all needs seeing to. I think we're going to pull all that down. I don't know if my husband Steve's told you in a previous video. Then there's the bathroom, outside bathroom. It's just concrete walls everywhere. The plug hole in the bath. I don't know if you can see, it's all full of rust, so every time you run water into it, there's just like lumps of rust keep coming out. The floor's tiled, which is, yeah, it's good. And there's an old washing machine here. We've not taken it out yet because I've cleaned the top, so it's somewhere for us to put toiletries, etc. I've cleaned the sink. I've cleaned the bath. I've washed the floor. Steve's put a new toilet cistern on. And a new toilet seat, and I've cleaned all that. But as Steve said in a previous video, they did take the hot water system, which has made it really hard for us, because when you're working so hard and then you can't even get a hot shower. So we've had to put bottles of water out to get them warm in the sun so we could get a tepid wash down. Tonight actually, I've actually boiled a kettle, and it was luxury compared to what we've had recently. The land wants so much doing to it. But then I must admit, I come out with a G&T on a night and I look at those lovely hills and the views, and I think one day, just one day, it's going to look great. I'm not sure when that day is going to be. I'm hoping it's going to look a lot better in about 12 months' time. We're going to pull this wall out, or get somebody to pull it out, and make a raised patio so we can look down at the views. I'll show you where we're up to inside. Steve enjoying his beer. He doesn't often drink, bless him, but he's worked very hard today scrubbing, as you'll see on a video that he's done. I'll turn the light on. He's made an amazing job, and I know this just looks awful. It looks really disgusting, but it is so much cleaner. I don't know what we're going to do with it. I'm not sure whether we're going to dry line it after we've cleaned it properly and painted it. I actually washed that bit of floor where he'd washed the walls and there was water on the floor, and I washed them up out. 3 times in clean water and it was still like the fire back. Needless to say, I won't be using the mop again. So let's go into the lounge because this is an area that I'm feeling so much better about. We've got about 3 coats of emulsion on in here now. And it's looking so much cleaner. Sorry, I'm spinning round a bit too fast and it's getting a bit out of focus. I don't know if you can see from here through the window when we get the old there pulled down and the old bathrooms coming out and the old sheds across there and that wall. It's going to be stunning views. And that's what I keep looking at and keep thinking, you know, keep going because it's going to be amazing. So yeah, we've got all this painted out. We had to buy a new fridge. We just couldn't cope without a fridge. It was so hot when we arrived here. And of course I've got my ice in there for the gin and tonic. So what more can I say? And it's starting to feel a little bit better. I've not started on the bedrooms yet. I'm hoping to get a coat of emulsion on in here before we go back to the UK. It's lovely red wine the man next door brought us. He keeps bringing us tomatoes and peppers. There's so many of them, I just don't think we can eat them all. But he's a lovely man. And he's teaching us Portuguese. Here, look, this is the fruit he's fetched, the salad stuff. And go back outside now. So the man at the other side, and we've got the farmer to the left of us who keeps bringing us the fruit and veg, and he's brought the wine the other night and had a toast with us to toast us, I presume, as arriving in Portugal and buying the property. And then today at the other side, I think the French, we're not absolutely certain, but he speaks a little French and a little Portuguese. Unfortunately, we don't speak very much of either. We had quite a long conversation with him, but we don't really know what he was saying. But everybody's been so nice, the people in the village, the local shop. When we get to know them a bit better and our Portuguese gets a bit better and we're able to ask, I'd like to ask them if we could video inside the shop so you can see what's there. But they've been helping me to learn to count, and they've been helping me to order things that I normally order, like pau, which is bread, and cafes, etc. And because we like them white, the Portuguese just drink very small coffees, as you know, black. So we like it a white coffee. So they've been helping us with that. So they are really nice people, and we really do want to learn the language. So all in all, when I'm thinking about things like that and I think about the lovely views and how the house is going to be, I feel great. But I have to admit, I've had a couple of bad days. So on that note, I'm going to leave it there because tea's about ready. I'm
hungry.
Steve's hungry. He's done a lot of work today. And we'll catch you in the next video or the next clip.
So this little bug's just flown up and landed at the side of me. No idea what it is. It's green. Looks it's got some big back legs. I mean,
Looks a bit like a
grasshopper.
A grasshopper type thing.
Yeah.
If anybody knows what it is, we'd be interested to know.
Yeah, what a weirdo bug.
And now I've been sat looking upwards and just noticed there's this, well, bug's nest of some sort. I don't know what it is, whether it's a wasp or whatever. But I'm going to move it, whatever it is. Hope it's got out in it, because I don't want chasing down the around the garden. So we'll get rid of that in a second. Don't know whether I've actually shown you in this room before. It's a little cubbyhole window thing there. Don't go out, it's schist wall. We've been left some wellies and things like that. I won't be trying them on. Well, there is one or two bits what might come in handy. There's head of a sledgehammer. Looks like probably a shaft of an hammer there as well. Yeah, there's one or two bits what I don't really know what are. Don't intend playing with them too much. But the other thing is there's another, oh, looks like there's a bird's nest there as well. There's another wasp's nest just above the doorway there. I'm just going to get rid of these. Yeah, we seem to have plenty of wasps about, so I don't think missing one or two being missing will harm anything. As long as they don't chase me, as I said a minute ago. So, not liking wasps and things like that, I'm going to use a long stick, just give it a poke. It went down behind the door, but nothing buzzed, so I'm quite happy with that. I think it's empty, dead, which is good. We'll go and find out what's in the other thing now, if anything. So, just on. So the other one's up there, and I'm just going to give it a poke. Oh God, it's solid. Oop. Oh. That wasp isn't from out of it, that come from around the plants. But that one seems to be going in and out of the bar there. So yeah, can you just hold that? And I'll just try and batter that a bit harder. I don't know why it had in it, but I don't want to know either. So that's rid of that one. Hopefully none of them return. I'm very happy about things going in and out of that bar though, so when that wasp disappears out of that, I think I'm going to spray some of that bug repellent. It may not kill them, but it might just keep them out of that bar. So I'll give that a minute or two. So it's been a quiet day today. We needed a good rest after last couple of days cleaning stuff up, scrubbing and what have you. It's been very hot, very windy, nice breeze, but it's been warm wind. It's just cooling down nicely now. It's about 8 o'clock. Sun's just going down, moon's up, but no stars are out yet. It's cooling down nicely. It's about 23 degrees, something like that. I'm hoping it's going to go down a bit more before bed. So yeah, it's going to be a hot night. So we'll see how it goes. They forecast thunderstorms earlier, but that seems to have said that that's not going to happen now, which is a shame because I think we'd have got a gun. It'd been interesting to see. So, well, that's it for another day. So I know you probably can't see a great deal at this time of night. If you just listen, you'll hear all the crickets. It's what we're greeted with every night about this time. And you hear that all the way down the valley. It's